Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the world's richest people who live like they're just your next-door neighbors. Yes, you heard it right. From billionaire budgets to penny-pinching habits. Join us as we reveal how those with the most money sometimes spend the least. Let's find out who they are and why they chose simplicity over splendor. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio isn't your typical Hollywood A-lister. Forget the gas-guzzling sports cars and private jet charters. DiCaprio is known for his eco-friendly ways, favoring his trusty Toyota Prius and even buying 3 more for his family. He chooses commercial flights when possible, prioritizing the planet over luxury. Despite his superstar status, DiCaprio maintains a surprising level of normalcy. Spotted casually strolling through airports or cycling through New York City, he embraces a down-to-earth lifestyle. Owning 4 houses in Hollywood might seem extravagant, but internet personality David Dobrik's encounter with DiCaprio paints a different picture. Described as surprisingly normal, DiCaprio even intervened with security to allow Dobrik to chat. Here's a guy who's comfortable with a 2-minute conversation and an autograph, leaving no room for a superiority complex. DiCaprio may have the star power, but he strives for a life that feels anything but extraordinary. Dave Grohl. Leonardo DiCaprio may prioritize eco-friendly choices, but Dave Grohl takes frugality to a whole new level. Forget the lavish spending sprees expected of a rock star with a net worth of $320 million. Grohl's motto seems to be use it or lose it, with his money gathering dust in the bank. His definition of extravagance, a fancy dinner at Benihana. Grohl proudly drives a practical family car, shunning the monster SUVs favored by his peers. Even his Tesla was deemed impractical and stupid fancy. He even offloaded his vacation home in 2017, content with his single but just big enough Los Angeles property. More money, cars, and gold chains don't make you happy, Grohl declares. Happiness, it seems, is his true currency. He emphasizes, "I'm not a banker, I'm a musician." Just like Keanu Reeves, Dave Grohl is the embodiment of rock and roll royalty who remains refreshingly down to earth. Christian Bale. Leonardo DiCaprio's eco-conscious choices and Dave Grohl's rockstar frugality aren't the only stories in town. Christian Bale, another A-lister, embodies a different kind of down-to-earth attitude. While Bale lives comfortably in a modest Los Angeles home, headlines recently swirled about his supposed $22 million purchase. The twist? It was all for a foster care charity, showcasing his generous spirit. On movie sets, Bale shuns luxury villas, opting for regular rooms. This modesty extends to his car. His beloved 2003 Toyota truck is a familiar sight in Hollywood, despite rumors of a dusty Porsche in his garage. Bryce Dallas Howard even joked he drives one of the best vehicles ever pronounced. Bale himself sums it up perfectly. "Wealth doesn't mean anything to me." He lives a refreshingly normal life, handling errands and chores himself. "I don't have an assistant," he says. "I do everything myself." This aversion to extravagance might even explain his rejection of most technology. Kawhi Leonard. When it comes to the ultimate champion of frugality, enter Kawhi Leonard. Bale might live a one-man show, handling errands himself, but Kawhi takes it a step further. This NBA superstar, despite earning a cool $128 million in the past 3 years, still cruises around in a paid-off, gas-guzzling 1997 Chevy Tahoe. He even shares a modest 2-bedroom apartment in San Diego. The true test of Kawhi's frugality lies not in his car, but in his love for Wingstop. After landing a sponsorship deal in 2016, he received a prized possession, a coupon booklet for free wings. Losing it apparently caused a panic attack, highlighting the value he placed on those free meals. Wingspot even doubles as his go-to autograph spot. So, while Christian Bale might be Hollywood's do-it-yourself king, Kawhi Leonard reigns supreme when it comes to holding on to every penny, even if it means a slight detour for free wings. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, the singer who raked in a staggering $775 million from his 2023 tour, is the epitome of down-to-earth frugality. His bank account, still a student account. Why? Because in his own words, if I had all my money in one account, I would spend all of it. So he opts for a self-imposed allowance, the exact amount of which remains a mystery, perhaps because it's shockingly low. Taxis and hotels, not a priority. For 3 months straight, Sheeran called actress Courtney Cox's spare room, likely in a Malibu mansion, his home, free of charge. Even after marrying his high school sweetheart, Sheeran shunned Hollywood glitz. He returned to his small English hometown with a population of just 4,000, maintaining regular working hours. Luxury vacations? Not Sheeran's style. I'm ginger, he says. We don't do beaches. His idea of relaxation? Curling up on the couch in his childhood home, shutting out the world with DVDs. Ed Sheeran is living proof that even extreme wealth can't erase a love for simplicity and a good old-fashioned couch. Jennifer Lawrence. Hollywood success doesn't have to equal a flashy lifestyle. Jennifer Lawrence, often hailed as her generation's most successful actress, perfectly embodies this idea. Despite her A-list status, Lawrence prioritizes normalcy. I'm in bed by 11 p.m., she declares, unfazed by the allure of Hollywood parties. Fame for her holds no special charm. This might explain why she held on to her Volkswagen Jetta even after achieving superstardom, eventually upgrading to an equally practical Chevy Volt. Her Los Angeles home reflects the same values. She continues to reside in a townhouse purchased pre-fame for less than $1 million. I was raised to value money, she says, to respect it even when you have a lot. This ingrained respect translates to a life of surprising humility. Bargain hunting in the supermarket is still a regular activity, a reminder that fame hasn't changed her core values. Jennifer Lawrence isn't the only one who believes wealth doesn't equate to special treatment. Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, famously embodied this philosophy. Even as a billionaire, he remained grounded, famously driving a beat-up Volvo and encouraging frugality within his company. Lawrence and Kamprad prove that true success can be measured in more than just dollars and cents. It's about staying true to yourself, appreciating what you have, and finding happiness in the simple things. Ingvar Kamprad. Ingvar Kamprad, the mastermind behind IKEA, wasn't your typical billionaire. He built a staggering $53 billion empire with the Swedish furniture giant, even briefly surpassing Bill Gates as the world's richest person in 2004. But unlike his billionaire peers, Kamprad remained grounded. His car of choice? A modest 1993 Volvo 240, perfectly reflecting his hometown's reputation for frugality. Thriftness was ingrained in him. You won't find anything on me that wasn't brought at a flea market, he once quipped. This dedication to saving extended to travel. Economy class was his domain, a leadership philosophy he firmly believed in. How can I ask my employees to be cost-conscious if I'm flying first class, he once said. Some might call him excessively cheap, but Kamprad saw it as staying connected to reality. He even preferred haircuts in developing countries like Vietnam during his travels. Despite his quirks, Ingvar Kamprad remained a successful leader until his death in 2018, a reminder that wealth doesn't have to equate to extravagance. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, the fourth richest person on Earth with a cool $170 billion, embodies a fascinating paradox. He's the champion of simplicity, famously wearing the same t-shirt every day to minimize decision fatigue. Yet Zuckerberg has also amassed a real estate portfolio that includes 5 side-by-side houses in Silicon Valley. While not extravagant compared to nearby mega mansions, it's a far cry from his poorest rich person image, as some have called him. His car collection adds another layer to the puzzle. Sticking with practicality, he owns Hondas, Acuras, and a Volkswagen, all relatively affordable choices. However, a $4 million Pagani Huayra sits alongside them, a stark reminder of his vast wealth. Zuckerberg's approach to wealth is a study in contrasts. He prioritizes comfort and practicality, but doesn't shy away from occasional indulgence. He may be the king of the casual t-shirt, but don't underestimate his taste for the finer things, in moderation of course. Lil Dicky. Forget the braggadocio of typical rap lyrics. Lil Dicky flips the script with his hit song, Save That Money. This hilarious anthem to frugality isn't just catchy, it's deeply personal. The irony? He filmed the entire music video for free, bartering his own way into mansions, boats, and clubs, all while rocking bargain basement clothes. Rap glorifies spending, Dicky explains, so he decided to do the opposite, making a song about financial responsibility, both funny and relatable. His motivation goes beyond humor. He genuinely takes pride in being resourceful. Forget the cool kids flaunting their cash. Dicky finds satisfaction in scoring the best deal. The song itself is a laugh-out-loud confession of his penny-pinching ways. From mooching off his cousin's Netflix account to stretching haircuts and living in the same jeans, Dicky doesn't shy away from his frugal habits. He even throws shade at celebrity culture and its obsession with extravagance. Lil Dicky proves that true success can be measured in more than just dollars and cents. It's about staying true to yourself, appreciating what you have, and finding humor and maybe a bargain in the everyday. Adam Sandler. Forget the red carpets and designer dubs. Adam Sandler, a man with a net worth nearing $500 million, marches to the beat of his own fashion drum. His signature style, oversized clothes, untied sneakers, and a fresh from the hamper look that's become an internet meme. But here's the twist. Sandler doesn't care. He embraces comfort over couture, shopping for his drip at Walmart. It's a hilarious paradox, a Hollywood heavyweight with a wardrobe most college students would envy. This down-to-earth attitude extends beyond his clothes. Sandler is known for his love of basketball, famously showing up to random pickup games and holding his own with an automatic three-pointer. He isn't afraid to photobomb weddings, grab breakfast at IHOP, or munch on pickles on the street. Sandler's a refreshing reminder that wealth doesn't have to equal a flashy lifestyle. He prioritizes comfort, connection, and a good laugh, proving that sometimes the best things in life aren't what money can buy. If you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.